Six Nations, the final week, and this is the game to be watching if you're going to watch a game, because Wales have the chance to seal it with a Grand Slam if they can get a win over Ireland. Ireland will keep their chances alive if they can go and get a win, and perhaps hand it to England if they get the win over Scotland and Ireland win this one. So yeah, crazy week in that there's still 3 teams alive. All the pressure on Wales, I suppose, because if they can hold their nerve, they'll get it done. But sometimes a wee bit easier said than done. So it's been pretty even in recent years between these two teams. The last 5 have been 2 to Wales, 2 to Ireland, and 1 draw. The average score over those 5 games has been Wales 20, Ireland 19. So there's really not much between these two teams, and yeah, let's hope that we get a similar situation. I mean, as a neutral, I'm hoping for a tense one, because it would certainly, apart from everyone's blood pressure, it would just add to a wee bit of entertainment for the weekend, because it has the potential to be a smashing one. Wales, Gatlin seems pretty happy with what he's seen, because he's named the same team that played last week from what I can see. Liam Williams is probably the key man to be back, because he looked like he might have hurt himself pretty badly last week, but it looks like that's kind of come right, and people were telling me that in the comments over the week, that yeah, it was just kind of a stinger and they had to bring him off. So that's fortunate, because he's been in top form over the tournament. So it's him, George North and Josh Adams in the back 3, Parks and Davis in the midfield, Anscombe and Gareth Davis at 9 and 10 and 9, the way I read it. So yeah, stability is the key. Front row, Evans, Owens and Francis. Second row, Beard and Alun Jones, who's captain. Navidi, Tipuric and Moriarty are in the back row. So it still remains a very good looking Welsh team. Their defence has just been so good, and you get the feeling it might need to be, because Ireland are going to come, they're going to hold the ball, and they're going to try and grind Wales into the dust. I suppose, if anything, last week Wales in that second half got a bit of practice at having not as much ball and having to defend well. So that second half, although it was kind of nail-biting for them at the time, might actually come in handy here. Whereas for Ireland, they may not be able to dominate as much in terms of their possession and territory as they did against France at home last week. But they have got a few changes. Sean O'Brien is back in that back row with O'Mahony and Stander. Rob Kearney's back. I think he was originally named last week but ended up pulling out. So Ireland fans will be hoping he doesn't pull out, because he is just such a safe pair of hands at the back that having him there just makes you feel much more reassured. As much as Lama brings in terms of that attacking potential, he busted a whole bunch of tackles last week. Just in terms of your team not conceding points, Kearney is definitely a good guy to have. Tadhg Beirne also gets a starting run. They've played a lot of locks this Six Nations, have Ireland, so he's been really impressive from what I've seen of him all the end of last year. And I think he's a great guy to have in your squad. So Henderson's not playing. It's Beirne alongside James Ryan. Front row is the same, Healy, Best and Furlong. So that's one of the best front rows in the world. Stockdale and Earls continue on. It was more about Earls last week, I thought. But Stockdale is always going to be dangerous. So yeah, Aki and Ringrose as well. Ringrose had a great week. Murray and Sexton will need to be on their top form. But yeah, on paper, you kind of give certain areas to each team with a bit of strength, but overall it looks like it could be a very interesting game. In terms of the bookies for this one, they have got Wales by 1 point. I'm sure in some places it's evens. Probably in Ireland they may even be 1 point favourites or 2 point favourites, but it's going to be tight. Recent history has been tight in terms of their competition. Like, Wales have won all 4 games. Ireland have lost the 1. But everything is pretty tight in this comp, so we will see how things go. England will certainly be hoping that Ireland can do them a favour in this one before that third and final game, but I guess we will wait and see. How do you guys think this one's going to go? Do you think Wales will hold their nerve? Do you think Ireland can go in and cause an upset? Yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts. I'll talk to you again soon. See you later.